It's been a minute since we talked about Chapel Bill. It's been even longer since we talked about his side piece. Girlfriend. Co-ed. Jordon Hudson. And thankfully, right? It's been a nice break. Not that anybody has missed the two of them. So we went from nonstop Jordon headlines to almost every single day to Jordon being on a milk carton. We went from seeing way too much of her to seeing none of her at all. Like he made her disappear. We went from TMI with this gal to this gal seemingly being in witness protection. It's been nice until today because she's back on the news. And we should have known better. It was not a matter of if, but a question of when. And she's back because of yet another trademark that she and the Hood Man have reportedly filed for. It's kind of what they do, man. It's what they do. It's who they are. It's where they live. You know what I always say? It's their favorite activity. You know what I think? I think it's their version of getting nice. That's what I think. Nice. They trademark bleep. That's how they get down. That's their version of getting nice. That's how they consummate that relationship. Not that it's any of our business. Not that I would ever have any way of knowing. And not that I would care at all. But trademarking bleep has got to be their way of getting nice, right? Because of how often would you see... How often can you imagine her wanting to get nice with her grandfather? Or older? But then again, I will say this. Common interests bring people together. And apparently that's what they have in common. They do yoga on the beach and they file for trademarks. Most people do not file trademarks for fun. But then again, most people don't have 50-year age gaps in their relationship. I'm sure common ground is hard for these two to find. And apparently filing trademarks is their common ground. I mean, their common ground can't be sex, right? Common ground, sex. Ground zero, maybe. Ground never, probably. Ground only on your birthday, Gramps. And let's get it over as quickly as possible. Anyway, given how revolting this whole thing is, why don't we just move on? According to Darren Ravel, they have applied for at least 17 trademarks now, including phrases like Chapel Bill, the Belichick Way, Dynasty, Bill's version, Bellustrator, No Days Off, Do Your Job, Trail of Salty Tears? Are you kidding me with that one? That is messed up. Trail of Salty Tears? Wow. And by the way, what does Trail of Salty Tears have to do with the Hood? Don't even answer that. The hell are we doing here? This is what happens when you let a child run your business. Why do they need all these trademarks? I've got no idea. But the new one that they just filed for might even be wackier than Trail of Salty Tears. If you don't know what they mean by that, look that up. Because according to Darren Ravel, on Monday, they filed a trademark for the term gold digger. Dang, on the nose much? Both? Quiet part out loud much, guys? They're saying the quiet part out loud, and then there's filing for a trademark. Suddenly, does it get any more gold digger than trying to corner the market on the term gold digger? Like, not only is she a gold digger, she's now the only one allowed to dig for gold. Nobody else is allowed to be a gold digger anymore because she's such a big gold digger. Like, that's her signature move under the law. So if you try to copy her act, you're going to owe her money because she's the ultimate gold digger. What's more gold digger than trademarking gold digger? I mean, another classy look, Hood. Since these two are clearly getting off and getting nice by filing for trademarks, and they've got no shame whatsoever. Nice. They obviously are not going to stop there. So I've got to wonder what's next. There's no way that's their last trademark. What's the next phrase these two are going to try and throw dibs on to make sure nobody else gets to so they get all the money for themselves? How about trademark washed? Trademark unhireable? Trademark tired of the stupidness of the NFL? Trademark I hate Bob Kraft and his stupid son. Maybe they could focus on more Jordan-related trademarks and go along with, to go along with Gold Digger. Like, I don't know, lame, creepy beach yoga. Trademark, include me on every email. Trademark, we're not talking about this.
Not talking about this.
No.
No.
Trademark, we're not talking about this. No? No. Or better yet, trademark, punch buggy, no punch back.
Punch buggy, no punch back.
Just slap a trademark on that one, Hood. Punch buggy, no punch back. And then maybe a separate trademark for, Here's a good one. Trademark, walk of shame. There it is, right there. Walk of shame. There he is. Okay, looking at him right there, I got another one. Another trademark. Man boobs. Or better yet, just moobs. Do that. Trademark moobs. Turn that into merch. Now that'd be epic. Funniest part of this whole thing is the dude is about to coach a college football game. It really is finally going to happen. And it's going to happen in a standalone, nationally televised primetime game Monday night. TCU at UNC, Monday night, ESPN. TCU, 3.5 point favorite. Got to have that hook, right? Anyway, the day is finally coming, whether Hoodman is ready for it or not. And I'm sure Tar Heel fan and Tar Heel administration and Tar Heel booster is really thrilled that Belichick Inc. is cooking up trademarks days before that highly anticipated, nationally televised UNC debut. And what's this guy doing days before? Filing a trademark for the term gold digger. I mean, dang. The thing about the GOAT is this. One of the reasons he is the GOAT is he's always keeping the main thing the main thing. Honestly, that's why he's the GOAT. Because he's always keeping the main thing the main thing, except his main thing now is keeping the boss happy. Not Bob Kraft, who he hates. Not his AD, who he probably doesn't give a damn about. Not the university president, who he probably already forgot that name. None of the boosters. No, it's his freaky trademark mistress. That's now the main thing. Keeping the main thing, his focus on his freaky trademark mistress. Hey, Hood, better take care of business. Take care of your business this weekend. And then if you do, you can try to trade or you can try to tell everybody else or trademark, how does our Chapo ass taste?
Tell me how my ass tastes.
Unless Shaq already got that first. Trademark that. Tell me how our Chapo ass taste. As I mentioned, TCU minus 3.5 as of right now. After that take, it may go up to 4. What are we doing here, Hood? Trademarking things? They're not like 3-peat or 6-peat or I got 6 rings, but gold digger.
What are we doing? Like, what am I doing here?
Do you two think you're funny?
What are we doing here?
I mean, do you two think you're cute? Do you think you're funny? What are we doing here other than a bunch of crap that's got nothing to do with anything, and certainly not football? You know the irony here? This guy was the very definition of eliminate distractions, kill the noise, do your job. He's the biggest hypocrite ever. This is all the guy deals with now. Distraction, noise, and things that have nothing to do with the job.
Not talking about
Trademark gold digger. And I'll leave you with that thought again. What's more gold digger than trademarking gold digger? Y'all aren't funny. Y'all aren't amusing. Y'all aren't cute. And if you get your ass kicked this weekend, the look is going to be even worse. Hey, Hood, you better have something up your sleeve, yo. You better come out with something really impressive when you hit the grass this weekend, or it's going to look so much worse. Especially dropping trademarks and trademarks like that right before the game. My man, you better win by 2 touchdowns.